So no more PS5 games. I think PS6 is next year in 2027. So there's really no point in getting physical releases because they're gonna like completely stop stop it. It's all gonna be digital. And I know it's been like that for 10 years now. So when it comes to the discs, the ones you buy in stores, it's not like the old days where you put it in and it immediately works. You don't have to wait for installation. That's what these are for. These are just data you put into the console and it registers like, yeah, you purchased it. Now let me install it, and it takes like 7 hours. So long live the days. But I never want to let this go. I want to like frame it or something, or just put it in my attic when I'm an old man and be like, oh, I love this game to death. Meanwhile, the kids are like PS27, something like that. So, yeah, I guess it's a good time to talk about my PS5 games. I'm not gonna buy any more physical release wise. So, I had them in order, and now it's just a big jumbled mess. So, if you guys fuck with my channel for a while, when I started to come back, you kind of guess the games I played and the ones I streamed. So uh, I'll try not to repeat myself. So we got God of War Ragnarok. This was 2022, I think, and I got this around Christmas, and oh my god, I don't know how it can get worse than the 2018 one. It is just a big mess. Like all the jokes about walking simulators. They're not defending it. They went all out with it. It dragged on for too long. Like you got more stories with Atreus. Like no one cares about the boy, and it's just like long 4 hour long scenes with him, and we could have got Kratos. And yeah, it was downright terrible. I beat the game. I had to prove why it's terrible. What a fucking letdown. Next one we got is Spider-Man 2, the Insomniac one. Story was whack. Story was terrible. I'll say this: the web slinging was fun. I enjoyed that, and at least the costumes, you don't buy them with real money. I give them credit for that. You basically run around the city, collect items, and you get the costumes in game. That was cool. I'm happy with that. And that then the action was just stale. It's just a Batman Arkham ripoff when it comes to the fighting and the counter. And yeah, it's not impressive, guys. It's not the best game of all time. Sorry, but no. We got Resident Evil 4, the remake. I had my issues with this one. It's only because it's not as good as the OG one, but this is good for anyone who likes the AAA titles. You might get more enjoyment out of this than Last of Us or God of War. But yeah, I made a lot of videos talking about RE4 remake. Next one we got is Elden Ring 2022. As a Souls fan, this is like a 7 out of 10. I think they were trying to tick the box with how to make a game appeal to everybody. So open world, trinkets, sprinting on a horse. It's really it's not the best in the Soul series. Come on, guys. You know me. I love Bloodborne. I love Dark Souls 1. Those are the only ones I would give a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Everything else is just a 6 out of 10. At least I'm being fair with Elden Ring. It's a 7. It's alright. I'm more fair with the Elden Ring Night Rain game because at least that one's not open world. It's like a roguelike type of game. I didn't think that would work, but it was alright for like a week and then I completely forgot about it. Next we got is Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. This one, everyone talked about it for a week and then just stopped. I kept playing for a little bit because there's like so many characters you can play. Story mode is faithful to the anime as well, and they give you choices as well. Like sometimes it's like different parallel universes. So like, what if Goku didn't beat Cell? What if Goku went back to his family instead of fighting Frieza? That sort of thing. So it doesn't affect the story so much, but It was really cool compared to the other Dragon Ball games we had before. I think this is the most official we ever had. Like, the movement, the powers, the fighting, the environment was great. There was a lot of content to it. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with that game. Let's see. We got the Callisto Protocol game, which is basically the same people who made the Dead Space game. Um, they did something new and interesting. Guys, I don't get the hate. I thought this was really good. People really complain about the melee attacks. When the monsters attack you, you basically use the joysticks to move. I think that's the only way, and to use the crowbar, pipe, any weapon you have is really solely on melee attacks and lack of ammo. I think that's the point in a horror thriller game. I really don't understand the hate. Like, if you love Dead Space, this is something new, something different. I will say this: lack of monsters, lack of enemies. You get the one with two heads. You encounter him like more than once, maybe like 5 times, but you don't really get any big proper bosses. It really does end abruptly. I will say that. It's all right. I give like a 6 or 7. Next one we got is Forspoken. Another hot take, guys. This was fine. I thought this was good. A lot of people complain about the dialogue. People saying like, "Oh, it's awful. It's like corny shit. It's like just woke females developers." I'm like, yeah, that's true. But you guys love Marvel quippy one-liners and Deadpool talking about homosexual shit, but you can't stand this. Makes no sense. This should be like good for you. The combat was great. I love the idea of the magic powers because I played the demo back when it came out. It gave you a whole lot of magic and abilities. It was insane. Like, you get earth powers, fire, like all that crazy stuff. So in the beginning you're not gonna get much because you have to like get enough skills for it. But it was fine. It wasn't walking simulator. You were sprinting around the world. I thought it was fine. I'll say the story wasn't the greatest. The big reveal in the end of the gauntlet being the enemy, I was like, come on, guys. And the gauntlet sounds like Colossus crazy. Next we got is recently is Pragmata. I thought this was a really good game. If you guys remember the GameCube game Piano 3, it has that rhythmic shooter games. This is basically what it's based on, and they're both from Capcom, so I feel like they took inspiration from Piano 3. I love the buddy dynamic with the guy, Hugh, I think that's his name, Hugh and Diana. I say like the space fights, they were cool. It's all just robots. Those are the enemies. It's not too interesting. They had like a kind of villain reveal in the end. I was like, all right. I didn't think that's the proper villain, but all right. But I hope they make more of these. I hope there's a sequel. Maybe like when she gets older, she tries to find him again. Something like that. I feel like Capcom needs a new IP because they keep like rehashing Resident Evil, Street Fighter sometimes. They don't do Dino Crisis. They don't do Devil May Cry. I don't think they should touch Devil May Cry anymore. I think they're just gonna ruin it. But yeah, they definitely need a new IP. Next one we got is Astrobot. I love Astrobot. I didn't think I would like it. I saw the trailer. I was like, this is corny. It's like some sort of Sackboy ripoff. I thought it was gonna be like rabbits. They're trying to do a new mascot, but once I played this, I was like, wow, this is actually really good. It paid homage to like all the other PlayStation games, all the PlayStation characters from beginning to end, all the consoles, all the video games, all the environments. This was a fun platform, and yeah, it deserves the Game of the Year. Fight me. This was fun. This is quirky, charming, beautiful, colorful. It's everything you wanted. So yeah, I wish they make more of those. Next we got is one of the Call of Duty games. We got Modern Warfare 3. Story wise, it was so short. I think I finished it in less than 4 hours. And I know people don't play Call of Duty for the campaign, but I always play it first, and then multiplayer, and then online and Warzone. So yeah, I'm just talking about the campaign itself. It was weak as fuck. Rip off. We got the Dead Space remake. Apparently, it didn't sell well, so they're not doing a Dead Space 2 remake. What's wrong with people? It was alright. I mean, I guess it's the best remake Sony has ever done. I guess video games in general, this is the best remake they've done. This is like everything was basically accurate. The sound designs. Isaac Clarke, he looks so different in this. He looks like Adam Sandler. I don't know why the sudden changes. Of course, they had dialogue for him as well. If you remember the OG one, he said nothing, but they added voice lines for him now, which is it's all right. It's a neat touch. Let's see. Mortal Kombat 1. This was a disappointment. This was terrible. Lack of characters, lack of DLC updates. Once you get this, that's it. The story was shit. Like it's parallel universes, that thing we've seen a million times. But yeah, this is just bare bones. Mortal Kombat games, they really fell off hard. Let's do a 2K game real quick. This is 2K24. I got the Kobe Bryant edition. Um, yeah, I played a bit of the online one. It's not too bad. I just like doing the career mode, story mode. I like to predict who I play in the finals. It reflects that in real life. So and I always come close. So the last one I did was the Spurs. I was like, they'll never go into the finals. Next thing you know, they did. And there was also NBA 2022. The Nuggets won the finals. Like that's the most random team to ever be in the finals, and then they did. So I just like playing that just to think if I'm right or not. We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is the continuation from the first remake story. In the first one, they were in the city, and then it cuts to here, where they're in the outside world. So they had to chop it up into three parts. The next one's gonna be next year, if I'm not mistaken. But I had a lot of fun with this at the first half, and then it dragged on and on and on. I think it took me 60 hours to complete the game because they keep dragging out the story. That they really made Aerith's death drag on for like an extra hour or two. We know it's coming, but they really dragged it out. Like, oh, what if this or that? Will you be there for me? Like trying to make us cry again, like we do as kids. But yeah, but technically she's not dead. Only Cloud can see her as a ghost. No one else can. It's so stupid. But I say the ending was bullshit. There's a specific moment where you have to do some sort of quick time event with Sephiroth. Even if you're like doing really well, you're doing a lot of damage to him. If you don't do this one thing timed perfectly, if you don't have enough health, power, this and that, you have to do it all over again, and it takes forever. It takes forever. So it was so frustrating. If you know, you know. Next one we got is Silent Hill 2 remake. A lot of remakes in Sony. I don't think they ever made an original game. But yeah, this is terrible. This is boring. Um After my stream of it, I played it, I've beaten it. There was no atmosphere, there was no vibes to it. It's basically camera over the shoulder compared to the OG one where you actually see all of the environments, you actually like feel paranoid, you feel scared, you feel dread. This one is just nothing. And the fact that people do mods on it, like, oh, Silent Hill 2 in daytime without fog, I was like, do you guys not get the point of Silent Hill 2? It's so stupid. Like, this birthed a lot of normies. They don't know shit. All they know is that game and Silent Hill Konami. No, Silent Hill F. Those are the only two games they played, and they say they're fans, or they probably watched YouTubers play it. Next one we got is the recent one, Resident Evil Requiem. I had a lot of fun with this one. I thought this was really cool. I think this is a better buddy duo with Grace. Yeah, Grace and Leon, compared to like other characters like Last of Us, when it comes to the dynamic between these two. So when it comes to Grace, she's not like a Mary Sue. She's not like forced to like her and kill off Leon or make Leon unlikable or he's weak compared to Grace. No, Grace has no experience in guns or shooting or surviving. That's why she gets the horror stuff and Leon gets the action stuff because we know him. He has all the weapons. He's just being badass. I think this is a good side by side, and they all meet up in the end and they help each other. So that's how you do a game, guys. We don't need men. We're women. We're awesome, and then they die. Next one we got is Tekken 8. This is a good return to form for Tekken. I think it wasn't until like one of the old Tekkens they brought back the volleyball mini game. They did that. It was so awesome, and the tournaments were really good. They had like a lot of costumes. You can create your character, a lot of move sets, and they keep like adding more DLC to it. I think compared to like the beat 'em up games that came out in 2020, this one is probably the best one. Tekken 8. It's hard to say that because I'm like a Mortal Kombat fan, but Tekken 8. Everyone plays it competitively. Everyone like loves the story. Everyone loves the characters more. They put a lot of care in Tekken than they did with Mortal Kombat. Let's see, three more. Just pick one up. This is 2K25. Same thing. I don't know who I went to the finals on this one. Actually, it was the Spurs, wasn't it? Yeah. Surprisingly. Okay, two more. Which one? Where's one? Three more. Sorry. Let's do this one first. We got Black Ops 6. This one's a bit better. This one's better with the campaign. I'd say the movement is a lot more smooth, and it's basically Warzone. And then we got, I'll save the best to last, Lost Soulside. I've been waiting on this one for years. I seen like the little gameplay of it. I was like, this is gonna be the next Devil May Cry. The fighting is amazing, but the story was whack. And normally I don't care for story in video games. I love combat. If the combat is good, that's all I need. But they made it too quirky and Final Fantasy with the characters that just like always expressing with their hands and face than they do with dialogue. So he's just an edge lord. That's all the main character is, and I don't like the sidekick who like follows you around. He has a weird voice. I don't like that. But besides that, the CG is great. I love the animation and the movement and a lot of fighting combat to it. I just wish they could do a bit more to it. I don't know if they'll make sequels to it, but there's a lot of potential in this. Hopefully they do in the future. And it took like years. I think it's like one person making it at the time. And then last we got Street Fighter. We got Street Fighter 6. Like the first year it was great. It was a lot of fun. If you ever try to come back to this, the servers are dead. Nobody in lobbies. You're basically fucked. Even though I love the fighting in it, I like the idea of like a bit of an open world. You get to fight other online players as well, and they try to do like its own like Sunset Overdrive story, that sort of sense. So it's a bit of a letdown. This one kind of died off just slowly. Mortal Kombat was drastically, and Tekken is still going up and up. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, that's all my PS5 games. PS5 in general, as the console, no exclusives, like barely any, all just remakes, AAA slop. That's it. If I have to rank the PS5, no, the PlayStation consoles, I would say 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. That's how I see it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and that's the end of the PlayStation era.